Welcome back to another top-line video, and today we will be listing the top 10 of the most expensive paintings ever sold. Throughout history, masterpieces by renowned artists have fetched staggering prices at auctions, making them some of the most valuable objects in the world. From breathtaking landscapes to iconic portraits, these paintings are not only beautiful but also carry immense cultural and historical significance. So, without further ado, let's explore the fascinating world of art and see which paintings made it to the top of the list. Number 10. The Portrait of an Artist. Portrait of an Artist is a painting by British artist David Hockney, completed in 1972. The painting depicts two figures, a man standing at the edge of a swimming pool, looking down at a submerged figure. The painting is widely regarded as one of Hockney's most famous works and a masterpiece of 20th century art. In November 2018, Portrait of an Artist was sold at Christie's in New York for $90.3 million, including the buyer's premium. The sale set a record for the most expensive work by a living artist ever sold at auction. Surpassing the previous record held by Jeff Koons' Balloon Dog, which sold for $58.4 million in 2013. The painting's sale generated worldwide attention, and its record-breaking price was seen as a testament to Hockney's enduring influence on the art world and his ability to transcend generations. Number 9. The Mules. Mules is a painting by French Impressionist artist Claude Monet, completed in 1890 to 1891. The painting depicts a haystack in a field in Monet's home village of Gaverny, France, at different times of day and under varying light conditions. The series of haystack paintings, of which Mules is a part, is considered to be among Monet's greatest achievements, as they capture the fleeting effects of light and atmosphere with the artist's characteristic loose brushstrokes and vivid colors. In May 2019, Mules was sold at a Sotheby's auction for $110.7 million, setting a new auction record for Monet's work and becoming the first Impressionist painting to sell for over $100 million. The buyer of the painting is anonymous. Number 8. The Three Studies of Lucian Freud. Three Studies of Lucian Freud is a triptych painted by Francis Bacon in 1969. The three panels depict the artist's friend and fellow painter, Lucian Freud, sitting on a chair. Bacon was known for his figurative works, which often depicted distorted and disfigured human figures. And Three Studies of Lucian Freud is considered one of his most important works. The painting was sold for $142.4 million in 2013. Making it one of the most expensive paintings ever sold at auction. The buyer was not disclosed, but it is believed to be Elaine Wynne, the co-founder of the Wynne Resorts Hotel and Casino Company. The triptych is now on display at the Centre Georges Pompidou in Paris. Number 7. The Pendant Portraits of Maarten Suilmans and Eupen Coppet. The Pendant Portraits of Maarten Suilmans and Eupen Coppet are a pair of full-length portraits painted by Rembrandt van Rijn in 1634. The paintings were commissioned to commemorate the marriage of Maarten Suilmans and Eupen Coppet, who were wealthy residents of Amsterdam at the time. In 2015, the Dutch and French governments jointly acquired the portraits for $170 million, with the intention of sharing ownership and displaying them in both countries. The acquisition was considered a landmark moment for cultural cooperation between the two nations. The portraits are currently on display at the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam and the Louvre in Paris, with each museum displaying one portrait for a period of 5 years before swapping. Number 6. Number 6. Violet, Green and Red. Number 6 is an abstract expressionist painting by American artist Mark Rothko, completed in 1951. The painting features large rectangular fields of color, with the dominant colors being violet, green, and red, and is characteristic of Rothko's signature style of color field painting. In August 2014, Number 6 was sold at a Christie's auction for $186 million, setting a new auction record for Rothko's work and becoming one of the most expensive paintings ever sold at the time. The buyer of the painting is unknown. Number 5. Number 17A. Number 17A is an abstract expressionist painting by American artist Jackson Pollock, created in 1948. The painting is notable for its large size, its complex composition of dripped and poured paint, and its vivid colors. Number 17A is considered one of Pollock's finest works and a prime example of his signature, drip painting, style. In November 2016, Number 17A was sold at a private sale for $200 million, making it one of the most expensive paintings ever sold. The buyer of the painting and its current location are unknown. Number 4. Nafia FAAipoipo, When Will You Marry? Nafia FAAipoipo is a painting by French post-impressionist artist Paul Gauguin, completed in 1892. The painting depicts two young women from Tahiti, with vibrant colors and bold, flat shapes. Gauguin created the work during his first visit to Tahiti, where he sought to escape the constraints of European civilization and find a more primitive way of life. In February 2015, Nafia FAAipoipo was sold at a private sale for a reported $210 million, making it one of the most expensive paintings ever sold. The buyer was later revealed to be the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Prior to the sale, the painting had been owned by a Swiss collector, Rudolf Stechelin, and had been displayed for several years in the Kunstmuseum in Basel, Switzerland. Number 3. The Card Players. The Card Players is a series of 5 oil paintings by French post-impressionist artist Paul Cézanne, completed between 1890 and 1895. The paintings depict peasants from the artist's native Provence region playing cards, a common pastime in the area. The figures are depicted in a somber, introspective manner, reflecting the serious and intense mood of the games they play. One of the 5 paintings, known as the Card Players or the Card Players of Aix-en-Provence, was sold in a private sale in 2011 to the royal family of Qatar for a reported price of $250 million, making it one of the most expensive paintings ever sold. The painting is currently on display at the Qatar National Museum. The other 4 paintings in the series are held in various public collections, including the Musée d'Orsay in Paris and the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. Number 2. Interchange. Interchange is an abstract expressionist painting by Dutch-American artist Willem de Kooning, completed in 1955. The painting features bold, gestural brushstrokes in a range of colors, with hints of figures and landscape elements emerging from the abstraction. In November 2015, Interchange was sold at a private sale for $300 million, making it one of the most expensive paintings ever sold at the time. The buyer was Ken Griffin, a billionaire hedge fund manager and art collector based in Chicago. The sale of Interchange set a new record for the most expensive artwork ever sold by a living artist. Number 1. Salvatore Mundi. Salvatore Mundi is a painting by Italian Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci, depicting Jesus Christ in a Renaissance robe holding a crystal orb in his left hand and making the sign of the cross with his right hand. The painting was created around 1500 and is one of fewer than 20 surviving paintings by da Vinci. The painting's history is somewhat mysterious, with its whereabouts unknown for centuries until it resurfaced in 2005 and was eventually authenticated as a genuine da Vinci. In 2017, it was sold at a Christie's auction in New York for a record-breaking $450.3 million, making it the most expensive painting ever sold at auction at the time. The buyer of the painting was a Saudi Arabian prince, but the current location of the painting is unknown. The sale of Salvatore Mundi generated much controversy and criticism in the art world, with some experts questioning the painting's authenticity and others questioning the price paid for it. That's all we have for this video. If you made it to the end and enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. Leave a comment down below on which painting is your favorite and what you would like to see next.